Trust no one here. I always thought the worst part of my job cleaning the isolation ward was the smell that clung to my clothes, but tonight, the fear clings tighter. They say the patients here aren't dangerous, just sick, but when I found the words "Don't trust the nurses" scrawled in blood across room 7's window, I stopped trusting everything. Most people would have reported it and left, but I know the hospital's security footage gets wiped at midnight. Something in my gut told me I had to see what happened before it disappeared forever, maybe because I already suspected there was more going on than anyone let on. The isolation ward is always empty at night, save for the low hum of machines and the muffled cries that echo down the linoleum halls. I snuck into the security office, my hands shaking as I scrolled through the camera feeds for room 7. The patient, a pale man with bandaged wrists, stared at the door for hours before suddenly jerking upright. That's when the nurse entered, Nurse Wallace, someone I'd always trusted. She leaned close to him, whispering something I couldn't hear, and his eyes went wide with terror. He started thrashing, reaching for anything he could use, and managed to break a glass. The nurse didn't call for help or even flinch when he slashed his own palm to write on the glass. Instead, she just stood there, watching with this blank, almost hungry look. When he finished, she wiped his brow and whispered again, and he slumped over, as if sedated. Then, before leaving, she turned to the camera, right at me, and smiled. I froze. I had to get out, but as I turned to leave, the monitors flickered and every camera feed filled with her face, staring, that same smile spreading impossibly wide. The PA system crackled, cleaners should mind their own business. Now, when I walk the ward, I feel eyes on me, and sometimes I catch glimpses of Nurse Wallace's smile in every reflective surface. I know I'll be the next warning, but what terrifies me most is that no one will ever see it, unless they check the footage before it's erased.